We like you. My name's Joe.
My name's Ed.
And we're GameSoup, and we're checking out a game today called Mayhem Brawler. Joe loves brawlers. Joe plays pretty much every brawler that comes out that looks even remotely reasonable, and this was one of them. So we're gonna check it out on the channel today because it was actually it was a lot better than I expected. It really surprised me, and we're gonna show you why.
All right,
so we're gonna start a new game. Now we're gonna pick Officer difficulty. That's just normal.
Yeah.
I haven't tried Cadet. I've tried the harder difficulty, the one above Officer, and it wasn't really that hard either. But the difficulty is pretty fair in this game. If you're familiar with brawlers, the difficulty is pretty fair. Yeah, I'm gonna be either Trouble or Star, I think. So you can be Star if you want, or you can be whoever you want. The big guy, the big guy's the slow guy. The guy on the left is your standard middle of the road guy. He does cause bleed effects that the other characters don't do, and Star is your kind of your fast character. It's pretty expected.
Yeah, it does seem okay.
So, all right, I'll be Trouble then. His name is Trouble.
I like that you get.
Oh, you can see the stats. I didn't even know you could see the stats on it. How do you do that?
X.
You press.
Details.
Oh yeah, details. X.
That's kind of useful. Oh yeah, he's definitely middle of the road there.
Yeah.
You can tell speed, power regeneration, power damage, melee damage.
Oh, power regeneration. Oh, I didn't realize that was at a different rate for each character.
Interesting. All right, I'll be here.
That's cool. Oh, his power regeneration is lower, so maybe his power damage... No, his power damage is lower.
He's a melee guy.
So his... Okay, so he's just the most powerful normal attacks, it seems like. Okay. Alright, let's do it. So this game has branching paths. It actually has 3 different last levels, which I found to be pretty interesting.
Time to question my place in the justice system. Tonight, I'm planning to write about this as much as I can. Hashtag on patrol with at Here Comes Trouble and at Walking Dolphin. Hashtag Stronghold.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or is it plain stupid to announce that we are out on patrol?
Is there anything that isn't stupid to you?
Yeah, coffee.
Did someone say coffee?
What?
We just got a ping. It looks like there's a report of suspicious activity at the docks.
I guess that means our shift starts early. Let's go.
Huh. This is interesting.
Papa Smurf always says...
Papa Smurf?
Yeah, I think he's talking about the big guy because he's blue, right?
Ooh, okay. Oh, that's cool.
So
comic book cover?
You pick the level you pick the comic book cover that you wanna go to. The first level is always the same one. You always have to start at the docks.
All right.
So I think they went above and beyond with the story in this game.
Yeah.
Like, even Streets of Rage doesn't have that much exposition between
There's
levels.
plenty of time for the ship to depart.
That's really interesting too. By the way, there's 2 human characters and then a thing.
Yeah.
Whatever that thing is.
Yeah, they're all kind of superhero characters. Your character has psychic powers. This guy has claws, the guy that I'm playing as, and then the other guy is just a big monster.
All right.
He actually looks like a mutant, but all the main characters in the game are superheroes of some kind. So it's a mashup between superheroes and cops.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, they really it seems like they're going for the fully realized world, or as much as possible anyway.
Yeah.
With the story and everything.
Yeah, I read a little bit about the company, and from what I understand, they wanted to make a TCG, but it was too involved and difficult to do in a short amount of time. So they made this instead, and this, I mean, this seems like it took a lot of effort to make. You can tell that a lot of levels put into this.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I said, they went above and beyond with the between level cutscenes, they basically made an entire comic book with branching paths.
I mean, if you put the same amount of effort into this kind of game as you did a TCG, I mean, you would get like a seriously polished product, right?
I don't know.
Like a TCG seems insanely complicated for your first foray.
There's guns also.
Oh, there are guns. Yeah.
I picked up a gun here.
Like, this is a much tighter experience than a TCG. You control everything in this case.
Yeah.
Compared to, all the randomness of drawing cards.
This is my first time playing the game on 2 players.
Okay.
And so far, I think the enemies might have... I'm pretty sure they have more hit points. I think that's one difference I'm noticing so far.
I did notice it supports 3, possibly 4 players?
3. It's only 3, which is odd. It's a really odd number. There's very few games that are only 3 players, but not 4.
My first thought was it's because there's only 3 characters, but you can choose the same character as 2 different players.
As far as I could tell, I think maybe you could. We should have tested that out.
That's what it looked like.
Well, yeah, you can get that.
All right.
We're both about the same.
The animation's really good too. I just noticed, like, the characters are gigantic.
Yeah,
Really
yeah,
smooth.
they're well drawn. I think, yeah, my only issue with the art, I guess I would say, is that some of the animations are a little stiff. Like, look at my walking animation. You look at his arms. Right?
Yeah.
He's like kind of stiff, and his legs. Like everything about it is pretty stiff.
Yeah.
I got that health by mistake. That was kind of bad.
But you know, the stiffness kind of reminds me of Streets of Rage. Like, when I think of Streets of Rage, I think of that guy who walks just like that.
Yeah, he's not even Axel in the old games. Even he's not that stiff.
Yeah.
So that's a minor issue, I would say.
That's more to do with, like, how you animate it, right?
Yeah. Overall, the drawings are very good.
Yeah.
Like, the drawings are very polished.
Well, look what the cat dragged in. Oi, officer, long time no see. Fancy a pint?
Chinado! What the
Chinado.
heck are you doing here?
You guys know each other, I guess?
He's only the most wanted smuggler in Europe.
No point, eh? Let's get to the
All right.
clobbering part then.
But you can block in this game,
You just
Oh,
read my
which you're gonna
mind.
need for this boss.
All right.
You hold the R button, R1.
R1. Oh,
Yeah.
you sure can. Okay.
So that's very important for this boss. You need to block.
Got it.
You block his whole combo. It's a 3-hit combo. Then you go. That's
Got
it.
it.
That's pretty much it. That's pretty much the strategy. Every boss has different kinds of attack patterns that are pretty satisfying to learn and use against them. But one of the attack patterns that every boss has is ads.
Oh, of course.
So
Everyone
he's
loves
about to
ads.
summon ads. It's kind of nice. Instead of like in the Ninja Turtles games, how the enemies would start blinking, how the bosses would start blinking when they're low on health, these actually have 3 different health bars at the bottom, and that's when you know that the phase change is happening.
Oh, that is nice.
When
Okay.
one health bar is gone, you know the next phase is coming. This game has a lot of indications that indicate information that's normally hidden in other brawlers.
I'm always a fan of more information.
Yeah, you'll see over top of enemies' heads, like see how he has that duck? I forget
Yeah.
exactly what that does, but it's some kind of a weakness. He's weakened in some way.
Well, that's a really weird symbol to
Yeah.
to put over a
That
character.
fist that was just over his head.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if you saw that. That means
yeah.
he's gonna attack.
Oh, okay.
That means when he wakes up, after he wakes up, he's gonna hit you with an attack, and it's gonna be very hard to avoid. So you want to just stay away from them when they have the fists over their heads.
Okay. Oh, geez, I'm getting
You're
killed
almost
here.
dead. Yeah.
Oh, I'm actually dead. All right.
Oh yeah. And Y is your super. I don't know if you've used your supers at all yet.
no,
but
not yet. But
That's one thing we got to talk about is the special system in this game.
Yeah.
It's very good.
it doesn't consume your life, right?
No, it
Consumes
doesn't.
A separate bar.
Right.
Oops.
Yeah, it's that blue bar under your health at the top there.
Got it. Got it.
So you can get up to 3 of them stocked up. The way that you get them is just doing normal attacks and getting hit.
Okay.
Both of those will build up your blue bar. And when you have 3 blue bars, there's really no reason not to just use it. So this game
Yeah.
actually encourages you to use your special attacks
Staring at the ceiling
aggressively.
in the hospital,
We'll talk more about it
I
after
had
this.
this question in my mind. Am I really fixing things? Or am I just a painkiller trying to hide the symptoms of a bigger problem? Or even worse, just plain old duct tape? On days like this, I just can't tell for sure. Hashtag stronghold. Valeria?
Shit!
I just can't believe Valeria's body was stolen from under our noses, Captain.
It is also troubling that experiments have been performed on a metahuman's body who's strong enough to bend reality.
It's clear we have a serious security breach. We'll take care of this when the time comes. However, our priority is to find who is responsible. What have we got?
She not only knows that the container is headed to a buyer in Europe, nothing more.
An operation of this scale could not have taken place without She-Wolf's knowledge. I tried to reach her, but she's not answering.
Everything in the files is fake, except the name of the truck driver who made the delivery. Looks like he is working the night shift at a bar in Riverside. We can at least find out where he got the container.
Well, looks like we have 2 clues. Pick one, and I'll send another team to the other location.
Okay. So we actually gonna pick one?
Yeah, now we get
We
to
sure
pick.
are. Okay.
So, okay. Visit She-Wolf. An operation of this scale could not have taken place without her knowledge, or
Okay.
interrogate the truck driver. The truck driver for the delivery is working at a bar in Riverside. So, which level's cooler? I've played both of them.
Okay.
Maybe this one.
All right.
The boss is a little harder, I think, in this one.
Let's do it though.
But-
Bars are fun. Bars are always good for brawlers, right? Okay.
Yeah, I think we'll do this one. So I'm not sure exactly how you get the different endings and get the different last levels. It's something I was trying to figure out, but
Heads up, team.
because I can't remember what I did in each of the playthroughs. I played through the game 2 times now, and I've gotten 2 last levels in them. And I think it matters. I think what matters is if you let the enemies go. Some of the bosses you can choose to let them go
Ooh, okay.
instead of arresting them. And I think I've done, so it's sort of like Undertale, where like you kill or don't kill, right?
Yeah.
And everything else is a mix. So I think I got the mix ending where I let some of them go and arrested others. And then I think I got the one where I let everyone go, I think. So I think this time we're going to try to arrest everyone. Whenever we're given the option to arrest a boss, we're going to arrest them and see what happens at the end.
There was totally another game that had that mechanic, right? Where you let guys go. Oh, it was One Step from Eden.
Let me get this.
Yeah,
You
remember
can
that
take
game?
this sandwich.
Okay.
That doesn't give that much
Not
health.
usually criminally inclined.
It should be enough.
All right. Yeah, One Step from Eden had that same mechanic. You defeat a boss and you can choose whether to, you get 2 different rewards depending on whether you let them go or something like that. That game was too fast. Too fast for my
Yeah, I remember that one.
brain.
You played that on the channel.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
I've been waiting 20 years for a Mega Man Battle Network, not ripoff, but
Oh, we also have Toward abilities.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Yeah, there's Toward runs, and then you press the Toward attack, and it does a Toward attack.
I found
ability.
the run.
You shall not pass. Hey, I understood that reference.
Oh, okay. That's okay. I was gonna say during the cutscenes, maybe the script could have used a second pass. Some of the dialogue doesn't quite. Did we ever figure out where these guys are from? Because we looked at the credits list once, and they're definitely I want to say Scandinavian or.
Actually, I forget. I think I might have figured it out before. It
Okay.
might have been Finland, but
Okay.
I don't want to say that for sure.
I mean, it must be tough if this is the native language of the game. Like this is the default language. I'm not really sure if that's the case or not, but.
Yeah, I
If it
think
is,
so.
yeah.
I think English is the default. Yeah, because I mean, for a world market, it's hard to market a game just in one European country.
Yeah, let alone Finland, right, where there's not a lot of people relatively.
Right. Yeah, low population country too.
Is the national language of Finland Finnish?
Yeah.
It is. Okay. Yeah, so you've got to stretch then to get out of Finland to really get.
Oh,
an
he got me
audience.
right in the back.
I'm
You
actually
need
not-
help.
Yeah, sure do.
The weapons in this are pretty satisfying. Most of them have 3 hit points, but they actually are useful. They're more useful than in Streets of Rage games, in my opinion.
So I have a question. Does my shield have a breaking point?
No, but you take chip damage.
Okay.
So you don't want to abuse blocking, but
Got it.
it's definitely worth using. It's good, it's well balanced. Overall,
Ooh.
that's something I think that you'll notice after playing the game for a while, that overall it's pretty well balanced, which I appreciate. I'm kind of a balance freak, and I'm also overall a freak, so it's kind of the
This is perfect.
double there.
Yeah, right?
So I should be using my specials a lot more, but I'm trying to describe all the systems in the game while we're playing it. And it puts a bleed on him. This guy, some of his specials, a lot of his attacks, I'll just say that, just a lot of his attacks put bleeds on enemies. And bleed is not what you think. It's not damage over time in this game.
Oh, yeah?
It increases the incoming damage. It's just a debuff.
all right.
Don't take either of those. Yeah, don't take those yet, because we're going to need those for the boss.
Got it.
This is the boss room.
These levels are pretty short, aren't they?
Yeah, they're usually three areas. I think pretty much every level in the game is 3 areas that are a few screens. Usually at least 2 screens wide, sometimes longer, I think.
All right.
And all the backgrounds are unique. They don't reuse any backgrounds, and they're all really well drawn and colored in a comic style. They definitely put a lot of effort into the backgrounds.
Yeah, you can tell. Even the cutscenes they put a lot of work into, which I'm surprised about. It's not usually a thing that you see in this, I guess, in this genre, right?
Yeah, I was very surprised.
Oh, I got hit in the head. Is this the boss?
Yeah.
Cool. Ooh, I like his animations. Very smooth.
Yes, officer. Any problem?
We have a couple questions about the cargo you delivered to the docks this evening.
This is gonna go well.
No. I knew I was going to get in trouble for this.
Hey there. Hold your horses.
No, I'm not going back to prison. Get out of my way.
All right.
Okay. Heavy caster. Perfect. Oh no.
Yeah, I think he's a caster. He uses magic or energy, whatever it is in this universe.
That's your Y attack?
Yeah. Well, that's.
Is that
Yeah, I
what-
guess so. Yeah, I guess what you would call that. I don't know. Are we casters? I don't think so, actually. I think we're just superheroes. I think we just have superpowers.
Drop the friggin' guitar and surrender.
Oh, I need help.
Friggin' guitar.
Yeah, he's beating us up with that guitar.
Yeah, he sure is.
Actually, he's pretty low on health already. So yeah, as I was saying in the last level, the special system in this game, it encourages you to use your specials. When you have full blue bars, there's really no reason not to just go in and use a special.
Right.
Because you're invincible while you're using the special, and it does a good They usually do good damage, and they're just very good attacks. So there's a reason why there's a limitation on them.
Why is the icon a duck?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure why it's a duck. We can look up exactly what it does.
Yeah. I noticed maybe I couldn't run? Is that a thing? When you have
Oh,
duck?
come back here.
Run?
Come back
Oh.
here. Is there health back here?
Yeah.
Yes, I want to get
Oh,
it.
good, yeah. There's also a blue thing here. Is that also health, but a different kind of health?
No, that gives you a blue bar.
Oh,
That's
okay.
actually a donut. That'll give you 2.
I didn't realize that. I'm gonna grab it then.
Yeah, grab
and,
it.
use it on this guy. And his other guy. This other guy.
Yeah, if it's glowing blue, it'll give you special.
Got
If it's glowing yellow, that's gonna give you health. So far this seems a little bit easier on 2 players, which I'm glad about because we have to talk and play at the same time and just have a fun time.
So far, so good.
So it's been pretty fair so far.
I admire the musician's ability to contain their fears. In my opinion, performing on the stage is scarier than fighting criminals. So, when I see a panicked musician, I can hardly contain my urge to rush to the supermarket to stock up on the food and toilet paper. Hashtag music, hashtag fear.
Where did the container come from?
I swear I'm innocent. I'm just a truck driver.
Stop bullshitting and answer my question!
I knew there would be trouble when they said they were going to load the truck at the lab at the abandoned buildings.
Oh, really? Were you really expecting that something totally legitimate would come out of an abandoned World War II super soldier lab in a haunted neighborhood?
Of course not, but I really needed the cash. I was told not to get out of the truck until loading was complete, but I stuck my head out when I couldn't see any cranes around. Then, when I saw 7 or 8 vampires carrying a container of who knows how many tons casually on their backs, I almost crapped my pants.
Vampires? Shit.
Now we have a clear idea about who is financing the operation. I wonder which house.
I was just doing my job, man. You can't blame me for the cargo.
Kill him. Well, I guess we can't kill him. We're
We
good
can
guys.
arrest him, or we can let him go. If we let him go, we have to go into the sewer, I think. But if we arrest him, I think we go to the park. I think this is the park level, which is a pretty cool level.
All right.
So let's do the arrest him, which we were going to do anyway.
Sure.
I think this is the park level. Nope, it's the abandoned building.
All
I
right.
think the 4th level might be the park level.
So how does arresting him put us into an abandoned building? Exactly.
I don't know. I think just the path.
All right.
The path that the story would lead us after we arrest him. This would be the most logical thing to do. I don't really know.
Army of vampires.
So her gimmick, what's her name? Star?
Yeah.
Her gimmick is that she's always on her phone, so she does hashtags.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah, it's a little cringe. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
It's yeah.
I'm not gonna pretend that it's cool.
I mean, it's fine, but I mean, in 20 years, you know,
Yeah.
Twitter's not
Hashtag
around.
is probably not gonna be anything
Yeah.
in 20 years still.
Who knows?
But I mean, yeah, if you make a game that occurs in modern day, you pretty much you're gonna make something that's gonna be dated in
Yeah,
years.
sure, yeah. But I mean, that's a very explicit way to date your game. I wonder, is the implication like everything she's saying is taking place, like she's tweeting all of this at the same time? So her story just tweeting the entire thing as it happens?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's fine, I guess.
So these vampires that we're fighting,
Okay.
they're called Dhampir, which means half-blood, right?
Okay.
That's a half-blood vampire.
Okay.
And also they use blades, right?
Okay.
And they look like Blade.
Oh, do they?
The character, yeah, the Marvel character.
Yeah. Grab that health.
That last one was
Yeah, I
a
guess I'll grab it.
community manager at best.
Blade? Wesley Snipes?
Yeah, Wesley Snipes.
I didn't realize he was a Marvel character. I thought he was just a guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, this is at least an homage to Blade.
Must be, right?
Yeah. There's no way it's not. He's
Yeah.
wearing a trench coat, and yeah, he looks just like he looks like Blade. And
I want the
yeah,
gun.
they use blades, and they're called Domper, which is what Blade is.
So it looks like your special does two different things. Whether you're standing still and using
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
or...
If you stand still and use it, that's more like an AOE, and if you use the forward one, that's going to be a more powerful, but only attacks on one side.
All right. Oh, hey.
And you don't want to be, you don't want to use your last bar. When you're down to your last bar, you only want to use it defensively, right? That's the way that I play it. If you're down to your last bar, I don't just blow it on any old enemy. But if I have 2 or 3 bars, I'm very likely to just use it on any old enemy just to put in some extra damage. But right now, actually, I don't have any because I used it in a sort of a panic there. So now I have no bars, which you don't want to be stuck, especially both of us not having any bars.
Yeah.
That's no good.
You know, it seems like you get back up to 2 lives once you complete a level.
Yeah. That's a really nice touch.
Yeah.
That's another really great. That's a good observation.
I've died several times, and I start back at 2. That's really nice for
So
me.
you might notice that these enemies actually are coming off the opposite side of the screen. When they do that sword charge, they don't just charge directly at you. You have to block the opposite direction, and they come out the other side of the screen. It's actually
Nice.
it's actually a really neat attack pattern.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
It's pretty satisfying to block too. Once you understand what's going on, it's pretty unique. I've never seen it in any other brawler before, and that's saying something because I've played pretty much every brawler. Don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. Okay, what do we need? You get this.
Let me grab these.
Yeah, get the pancakes too. All right.
Samurai sword?
Samurai sword's good.
How do you say no to that?
Oops, I just used a special by mistake. All right.
I wouldn't believe one of these labs was still
So
active.
I'll try to pick that up.
If I didn't see
Oh,
one
never
of my
mind.
What?
I was gonna say those barrels. She can't pick up the barrels.
Oh.
Each character has a strength rating, right?
Okay.
So the big guy can pick up anything. He can pick up giant boxes, barrels, and what's the smallest thing? I don't know. He can pick up anything. Star can only pick up the lightest object. She might be able to pick up those barrels actually. She can pick up like one object. There's only one thing she can pick up, and my guy can pick up mostly everything except for the giant boxes. I'm gonna get this taco.
Oh, it's vampires.
Shit! A Nosferatu! Defense formation! Quickly!
Nosferatu.
You won't walk out of here alive.
All right.
That's it. Very short dialogue there.
Yeah. The shortest dialogue in the game so far.
Watch out for his bite. It's deadly. Why did I say that? I was just trying to say it like as a joke. Because it's such an obvious thing to say.
Blood. Hiss.
Okay, he's gonna do. Yeah, when he jumps in the air, he's gonna land somewhere, and you have to either run or time using your super when he lands, or you're gonna get hit and take a bunch of damage.
Does he telegraph? Do you know where to
Yeah,
run
he
to?
jumps. He
Oh.
jumps. You
Well,
just
yeah,
run.
but-
You just run
anywhere.
so that
Okay.
so that you dodge. Yeah.
Got it.
See, so now just run.
There we go. All right. Oh, I meant to hit him. There we go. There's so many weapons. Oh. I ran and then he hit me where I landed, where I stopped running.
Yeah, I think because you got stopped on the wall
Yeah.
there.
I might just have to time it.
Oh, what the fuck? He bit
Oh.
me. Son of a bitch. Oh, what the hell? He was. You know what happened? He was going after you there. He was targeting you, but I was running. So maybe we have to run in opposite directions.
Come on, get. Oh no, he's eating. Oh god. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna get this guy. I'm gonna get him. Stop blocking. Oh, he got me. He's gonna get me.
Yeah, you can just throw shit at him too.
Oh yeah.
That's always a good strategy. And there's this shit laying around everywhere. Especially, and when he's this low on health, in this phase. Whenever you punch him,
What? Yeah, same thing happened.
whenever you
where-
punch him, he he disappears. But yeah, there you go. See, you can only hit him
Yeah.
once. So if
That's
you nail him
annoying.
with like a sword or something, that'll do more damage. So that's usually the best strategy here.
Yeah, he was going for you when he jumped up and he ended
Yeah,
up hitting you.
yeah. If he's depending on who he's targeting,
Yeah.
right? You can kind of get cheap shotted there. If he's targeting the other player,
I guess that's avoidable
even if
though.
you're running. Yeah, you kind of have to. You could run in
When I was a
opposite
teen,
directions,
there were
but
bullies in the arcade
then you're running
where I
up
went
against the side
after
of the screen.
school.
I don't know.
They took money from kids and, ironically, beat up bullies in the game. Years later, I ran into one of them during my morning commute. He did not seem intimidating at all. Hashtag arcade, hashtag bully.
Come on, man! You were just showing off a minute ago!
You know nothing about Nosferatus, you moron.
Am I supposed to change his diaper?
No, you need to burp him. Anyway, I know what you came here for, but you will return empty-handed.
What are you babbling about?
A large pack of lycanthropes raided the lab and stole the entire project just a few hours ago.
She-Wolf's crew?
No idea. But we would have destroyed you if we weren't already battered.
Yeah, dream on.
I want my lawyer. I will sue you.
We already called her. She's on her way.
Since we caught you red-handed, we have the right to practice mind reading on you during your interrogation. Don't worry, none of these will be admissible as evidence in a court hearing.
Why?
Hush now.
Why is it not
They
admissible?
tried to develop a device that could mimic Valeria's probability control powers. The project is called Chaos Device. It appears that they were partially successful. The device works, but the DNA of the cloned organic material inside it is dissolved after the initial use.
So this thingy they called Chaos Device is actually a kind of reality-bending bomb?
Absolutely. They had 2 copies. Both were stolen.
Captain, I just talked to She-Wolf. She is denying any involvement in this.
Might other lycanthropes refusing her authority have formed another pack of their own?
A few weeks ago, our intelligence reported that there was a new leader of the small lycanthrope community living in the sewer network.
Yes, Captain, I remember the report. If I remember correctly, she was called Lady Vermin.
Why did you say it like that?
We know where Lady Vermin and her followers live. Pay them a visit, would you?
There are 2 known entry points to the sewer network. One under the statue in Greenbridge Park, and the other through the train yard at the old subway.
The park is lycanthrope territory. The wizard gangs rule the old subway line.
The wizard gang.
Choose one and keep me updated. We have to get our hands on these devices ASAP.
This is the most story I've ever seen from a brawler.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
So there's nobody to let go, right? There's no one to arrest. Well, I like this level better. The boss is harder.
Okay.
But I like the level better.
All right.
The park level. So I think we're gonna do the park level.
Let's do it. That's a lot of story, man.
It also has Ninja Turtles references.
Oh, does it?
Actually, there are several Ninja Turtles references in this game. There's references to a lot of things in the game. But they must have really loved Ninja Turtles because there's several.
The brawler or the series, just in general?
Just in general.
Okay.
Yeah. The cartoon and the general franchise, Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah, I've heard of them. When I was a kid, they were called Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles.
So we kind of talked over that, but there's an entire scene happening here where there's a hot dog stand, a bunch of people waiting in line, and we have a little chat with him as we're walking by.
Oh yeah?
Which, I mean, I think that's really neat that this game has that.
Look at that lady in the back. She's made up of 2 polygons.
Yeah,
Polygons.
yeah, feeding the ducks.
Yeah.
Like, this is one of my favorite levels, just because there's a lot of stuff going on in the background. There's banter between the main characters and the NPCs in the game. There's just
nice.
the little details like that are what make people love your game.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Oh, he just keeps biting.
He sure does.
Yeah,
There
get
we
this
go.
coffee. Get this coffee so you have a super.
All right. Oops. Gimme.
Troy, shut up.
Try to pick that barrel. Never
Oh,
mind.
okay.
That's all right. I can't remember if she can pick which item she can pick up. There's one. She can only pick up one of the items, I think.
This sign looks pick-upable, but it's not.
Yeah, it's. Take a gun.
What is this sign even saying? No
selfies?
No selfies. Yeah, you're right. Why?
There's a lot of references to Twitter in this game.
Why?
And, well, I guess modern technology, that's not necessarily a Twitter reference.
Is that a theme? I mean, so far it doesn't seem to be. I don't know. I guess it's futuristic, right? The whole game is set in the future.
Is it in the future? I thought it was present day.
Maybe. Well, it's got like there's wizards and stuff. So
yeah.
Okay.
It's present day if there were wizards.
Yeah.
If there were wizards and lycanthropes and vampires, and it's basically like a mashup of everything, but takes place in the modern day. There's psychics, there's mutants, there's wizards, there's vampires and werewolves, monsters of all types, and superheroes.
Quite a lot. Oh, I can pick up trash cans.
And buddy cop. And buddy cop stuff.
Right.
So yeah, it's kind of a mashup of everything from...
Uh-oh. Oh, they really bite you.
Pop culture. Oh, I'm gonna give you I'm gonna spoil it a little bit, but it's possible to get to a level where there are zombies in the game as well.
Oh, all right. It's not much of a spoiler. Really.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't. You probably would have guessed. If I would have said, "Do you think there are zombies in this game or not?" You probably would have guessed yes. Yeah. There's everything else, so they're probably zombies. I'm trying not to scroll this hamburger off the screen.
Yeah.
Will it scroll? I'm not sure if it will, but the hamburger is a full restore, so we don't want to scroll that off.
Rats.
Yeah, they're basically splinters, right?
Yeah. I'm just standing over here so we don't scroll off this hamburger. You want to grab it?
That's fine. Yeah, this is working out fine. So just stay there so we don't scroll it off. No. Are you fucking serious? It doesn't have a... Just that one part didn't have an arrow telling us where to go. Oh, there you go. I bet you can pick up that trash can. Pick up that trash can and throw it. And then pick up this barrel. See if you can pick up the barrel. I think you can't. Yeah, see, you have that symbol that says it's too heavy, right?
That's nice. Gives you the icon, yeah.
Yeah. The icons are extremely useful in this game.
Except for the duck one.
The duck one, yeah, we gotta look that up. Let's look it up, actually.
Fighting
tips, yeah. Oh, you hit next. There you go. Dazed. Takes more time to get up. Cannot dash. Also suppresses payback. So payback is the fist one that I told you about. Attacks as soon as getting up. So you want to avoid, obviously, any player that has payback, you want to avoid too heavy, extra life, healed, exposed. Yeah, I mean, the shield break, that's pretty obvious. Yeah. Decrease resistance to attacks. Bleed is weird, though. Like I said, takes additional damage when attacked or getting knocked down. You'd think it would be a dot, but there's no dots in the game.
It is unusual. Oh, that's fine, though.
I mean, there's not dots usually in brawlers, but there's usually also not a status effect called bleed. There's no status effects, really, in brawlers. Like, maybe stun, but that's just shown visually. The character stops moving.
Why aren't there status effects in brawlers anyway?
I don't know.
Particular reason?
I don't know. I think it adds some nice variety to a genre that a lot of people complain is too repetitive.
Yeah, I mean, that's certainly my complaint.
So this is an obvious reference here.
Oliver, what do you think you are doing around here? What's with the outfit?
Well, I'm under orders to protect my lady. I won't let you go down.
Does your mom know about this?
Hey, I turned 18 yesterday.
Congratulations, kid. Now put that hammer down before you hurt yourself.
Eat my shorts. You get it?
What?
It's a reference to The Simpsons.
Oh, I've heard of that show. Only the line, though, right? Is his design supposed to be a reference?
No, it's not.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Can we go back here? Oh, you need to heal. Oh, this is the boss.
Yeah, this is the boss.
Okay, so never mind.
Yeah, you want to block there. He had his fist attack, his fist icon there.
Come on, get fisted, get fisted.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage.
Oh, good.
There's a little bit of juggling in this game, but they don't really. There's not too much as far as combos, as complicated combos go. Streets of Rage 4 had a little bit more complicated system as far as combos went. But I think the systems in this are more than enough that it's kept me interested to play through the game multiple times, and I'm still interested. This is my third time playing the game. And there's different paths and different enemies and different kinds of gameplay can be found in each level. So I would like to see every level in the game.
Yeah.
At some point. So I'm hoping that we get the last level that I haven't seen yet in this playthrough. So we'll see. Oh yeah, this part's really hard. This part's kind of annoying. You have to avoid these boars, but I don't know. With 2 players, this is going to be really hard to avoid. We're on either edge of the screen. Get those pancakes.
Oh yeah.
I think just using specials is going to be a good idea. Oh
yeah.
I think just using a lot of specials.
Maybe you don't get knocked over for shield them or something. Maybe you do.
Well, we can try. Yeah, you do.
Still do. All right, cool.
Oh, you can jump kick them away.
Oh, all right.
That's one thing. But yeah, you gotta. If you're on the edge of the screen, you're just gonna get hit though.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got him. This is definitely easier on 2 players.
Good to know.
Yeah, the difficulty. Yeah, it ramps up towards the end of the game.
My name is Grace Gardner. I'm a video game addict.
Oh.
I once received a reprimand because I got a fake doctor report to stay home and play the expansion of my favorite MMORPG game on release day. Now, I'm trying to stay away from the online friends I made then. Hashtag video games, hashtag addiction.
Wasn't he a pig before?
Well, I get that you want to cut down on your online gaming time, but why don't you call me anymore?
What?
Oliver, from the moment I saw you today, all I can think about is to buy myself a new mechanical keyboard. Unfortunately, I have an addiction, and you are one of my trigger points. Let's not get sidetracked. How do you justify entering the service of a lycanthrope gang leader?
Well, when you're a werebore, it's hard to find someone who accepts you for what you are, Grace.
This is no excuse to commit a crime, Oliver.
I know. Please, Grace, give me one last chance.
Wait, how do they know each other?
They used to play MMOs together.
Oh, okay. He's only 18 though.
Yeah. Well, you can play MMOs at pretty much any age.
I guess
so. As long as you can understand what's going on.
Kill him. No, we can't kill him.
So we can either arrest him or let him go. So stay tuned to find out whether we arrest him or let him go. We already said earlier, though, that we were going to be arresting everyone that we can.
Oh, yeah.
So we are going to be arresting him.
But you don't want to miss it because it's going to be really great, I promise.
It's going to be really great. The rest of the game, you're going to see how all this plays out. And we like you.